Test, test. Octagon returns to Brno with a battle that will make the entire city rumble. The fight for the welterweight title. The champion Jon Serdu boasts the scalps of Cosma and Brito in his collection, and he will now defend the belt against the hometown star, Ondrej Kalashnik. After 6 years and 13 fights in Octagon, Vagabond has fought his way to the much-coveted pinnacle of his career. Can he win the title on home turf for Czechia, which has been waiting 10 months for its next champion? You can expect to see an incredible shootout when Vlado Lengal enters the cage. He'll be going up against the explosive Serbian warrior Dimic, who has experience in bare-knuckle boxing and won't hesitate to trade some brutal blows with his opponents. Brno versus Ostrava. One of the domestic scene's most experienced fighters, Brno's Jakub Dono, will fight for his reputation and to hold on to his place in the organization. He'll be put to the test by the Ostrava KO Express, Tomáš Mudrok, who's on a 5-fight win streak and who scored all 7 of his wins in the first round. Bad boy Rochal has started doing what he knows best, scoring 2 knockouts in his last 2 fights. Now he'll enter one of the toughest fights yet against Corey Fry, who scored all 5 of his wins in the first round. Daniel Ligotsky has already finished 3 opponents in 3 minutes inside the Octagon cage. But a champion of a Brazilian organization by the name of Pedro Oliveira is coming to put an end to his hot streak. And you can also look forward to a battle of fight styles. Former Octagon featherweight champion Mate Sanakidze returns to his royal division. He'll be facing off against the Swedish Thai boxing champion Samuel Bark, who defeated Lengal and went on to become the UAE Warriors champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 79, Serdu versus Kalashnik. Buy the pay-per-view and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament at octagon.tv. Welcome to the official weigh-ins here for Octagon 79. We are back in the beautiful city of Brno, the city that has hosted the most Octagon tournaments ever, and we'll be back in that winning group arena tomorrow night. For the first time, though, in the winning group arena, it's had title fights there, but never has one of this city's own fought for a welterweight title. Tomorrow night, that all changes. Ondrej Kalashnik, the Vagabond, will enter that cage looking to make his dreams come true, looking to make that crowd go wild as he looks to claim the welterweight title off Jon Serdu. You look at Kalashnik, he's beaten Etibar, he's beaten Paleologos, he knocked out Kurtesh, he's earned this shot. But tomorrow night, Jon Serdu, the Dracula, has already tasted the blood of Kurtesh, Cosma, Brito, and more. Can he taste the blood of the Vagabond and keep that belt around his waist? On top of that, we have lots of local favourites. We have the fantastic fight that we'll see Lengal versus Dimic. We have Rochal versus Corey Fry, and then we have Ostrava versus Brno in the form of Mudrok versus Jakub Dono. What a fight, what a card, what a night. There's limited tickets at Ticket Portal, all but sold out, standing room only now. You can get your tickets there and you can join us live on octagon.tv or RTL+. Tonight we'll be at Club 1 Patro from 4 o'clock for the public weigh-in, so you can join us there. Let's get this underway. Behind me, of course, this way. There you go. Ondrej and Pavel, our fearless leaders, surrounded by the beautiful Anina and Teresa. Then we have Vasco, of course, Pavel Picante, Tosha, and Eva Borodachova looking after the scales for us today. Now, Octagon fans, listen, I'm going to tell you this. You are the hardcore. You are tuning in for the weigh-ins. There is a treat on this. Stay tuned. We will keep you posted. There's a little surprise for you to enjoy later. Let's get it on, though. First of all, the YouTube free prelim that will kick us off. This will see the debut of 2 fighters. Let's welcome first Harun the Wolf Kurt. 29 years of age, representing Turkey by way of Germany, the NFT gym. Stepping on the scales now, 4 fights, 4 victories, 3 finishes in there, 2 knockouts, 1 submission, a black belt in Taekwondo, vice champion and European champion in K1, started martial arts age 10, representing Turkey as well. Last fight saw him get a head kick knockout in round 1, needs to hit 61.7. 61 on the money for Harun Kurt. Looking forward to this debut. Undefeated he is. Next up, stepping in him is one of Brno's own. He called for this shot after his last win, which was back in September, making his pro debut on PML. Let's welcome him now, Szymon Bruckner. 25 years of age, from Brno, Czech Republic, representing Swag Brno. 6 fights, 5 victories in there, 3 knockouts on his record. Last fight was back in September, got that win by decision. and call for the shot on this card here in his home city. 61.5 under the limit there for Bruckner. There we go. He has made weight. Some interest in the tattoo there. I like it. There we go. Shimon Bruckner versus Kurt will be our YouTube free prelim. What a way to kick this card off. We will bring you this way, my friend. Bruckner versus Kurt tomorrow night kicks off Octagon 79. There we go. I don't know if you spotted the tattoo there. Nicknamed the Hobbit. Can we get a close-up of this? This is the Shire opening the door. And I believe that is the Octagon cage, people. Look at that. You just need Andre Novotny in the middle now. Yedeme Bombe, yes? Let's go. Yes. Forget Gandalf. Look at the size of this dude. There we go. Next up, we have a middleweight contest, again making his debut, not just in Octagon, but his professional debut. Let's welcome him now, Jesse Joachim. 23 years of age, from Congo, but out of Belgium, representing Lambro Fight Club, the one and only legend that is Lozan Keita over there in his team, in his corner for tomorrow night. 6 fights as an amateur, 3 wins, all by finish, 2 submissions, 1 knockout, including a heel hook and guillotine. 83.9 there for Jesse Joachim. Makes his professional debut tomorrow night. Super excited for this one. Keita is predicting a second round knockout for this, but he is taking on a local fighter as well, a one on the rise, Václav Klimša. 25 years of age, representing Ostrava Fight Club. 1 pro fight, 1 victory, 1 knockout. That was back in September against Eric Lorenz. His teammate Daniel Ligotsky was in the corner for that one. He's hit 84.1 there for Klimša. Jesse Joachim versus Václav Klimša. What a fight that is. And you can mark my word, you can clip this. I believe this card not only has local legends, potential future stars and champions in Octagon on this undercard. Oh my goodness. Next up, we have another man making his Octagon debut, fighting out of Kassel, Germany, Stefan Gida. Coming into this, 4 pro fights, 2 wins, 2 finishes in there, 1 knockout, 1 submission. Started wrestling age 16. Needs to hit 63 or under for this catch weight. 62.7 for Gida. Fighting out of that Phoenix Sports Academy. Again, if you jump back to our last event, Michael Obadozi had an amateur fight and that won it in 19 seconds from the same team. That club on the rise for sure. Now we're welcoming this man fighting out of Sweden, the fortunate son, Liam Pitts. 22 years of age, out of Stockholm, Sweden, representing that All-Stars gym. 2 pro fights, 2 finishes, including his last one, which was against Alexander Antonov. He won that in 37 seconds, which won him that fight. Coming out of that prestigious gym as well. You look back at his record, national freestyle champion, began judo age 8, wrestling age 14. Needs to hit 63. 63 on the money for Liam Pitts. This goes down tomorrow night here at Octagon 79. Liam Pitts versus Stefan Gida. What a fight. What a fight. Now we move on and upwards to the featherweight division. Let's welcome now back to the Octagon scale, the Thai butcher, Karol Kutala. Age 29, fighting out of Poland, representing CrossFight Radom. 16 pro fights, 8 finishes in there, 3 knockouts, 8 wins, 3 finishes, 3 by knockout. Looking for his first win inside the Octagon cage. On the money, 66.3 for Kutala. We welcome him back. And next up, we welcome his opponent making his debut in Octagon. Let's welcome him now, Václav Vincenzo Stepan. 23 years of age, representing the Czech Republic, fighting out of All Sports Academy under Patrick Kincel, under David Dvořák. Now you look at his records, 3 fights, 3 wins, 2 finishes, 2 knockouts. 66.3 there for Stepan. This goes down tomorrow night inside the winning group in the arena here at Octagon 79. Stepan versus Kutala. What an undercard we have. And topping it as the feature prelim, we have an absolute banger. Let's take a look at these 2 fighters before they make their way to the scale.
After successfully completing his most recent mission, Łukasz Chotanowski will return to the cage in his homeland. The former World Championship bronze medalist and amateur champion is one of the most talented fighters of his generation. His score of 7-2 is a hugely promising start to his career, which he's developing at the side of Czech icons such as Kincel and Dvořák. Chotanowski has 4 before the limit wins on his record, and he's out to prove that he deserves his place among the elite. He'll be going head-to-head with Nathan Haywood, who's already proved his striking prowess for Octagon fans. At the beginning of his duel against Paulus, he dominated the cage and fought tooth and nail to the final minute in his search for victory. But in the end, things didn't go his way. But this time around, he'll do whatever it takes to leave the cage triumphant. The warrior known as Little Red boasts a 100% finish rate. His most dangerous weapon is undoubtedly his guillotine choke, thanks to which he secured 2 first-round victories. Both warriors will do whatever it takes to score their first Octagon win, but only one of them can make a big breakthrough on the night.
Let's welcome back to the scales, Little Red Nathan Haywood. Here we go, 28 years of age, representing Team Fish Tank, fighting out of Durham, the United Kingdom. You look at his record, 5 pro fights, 3 victories, 3 finishes in there, 1 knockout, 2 submission. Fought for us before Octagon 52 against Roman Paulus. The first 2 rounds were electric from Haywood. Now looking to claim his first win inside the Octagon cage. Black belt in karate, black belt in kickboxing. Needs to hit 63 kilos or under. 62.9 for Little Red. There we go again, fighting out of that Team Fish Tank under Andrew Fisher. Elite team that he's represented the country as well, the amateur, multiple-time amateur champion. Now making his 2nd appearance inside the Octagon cage. Now let's welcome his opponent, Łukasz Chotanowski. 32 years of age, from the Czech Republic, representing All Sports Academy under Patrick Kincel, David Dvořák. 9 pro fights, 7 victories in there, 4 finishes, 2 knockouts, 2 submissions. Needs to hit 63 kilos or under. 62.9 for Chotanowski. Absolutely electric feature bout for our preliminary card. Let's bring these guys together. What a fight. Nathan Haywood versus Łukasz Chotanowski. Let's get a drink, baby, Nathan Haywood said as he went off. I'm hoping that isn't the Durham beer we are looking for. So, Octagon fans, I have a card in front of me which purely says announcement. It's been a crazy couple of years in the world of Octagon. The Octagon circus has rode through many countries, rising as it has done, creating stars and bringing our big events to different countries. The speculation has always been, where will be next? Now, we have had many fans from many countries from Europe and beyond reach out to us to tell us exactly why they think the Octagon circuit should roll into their country. But right now, I would like to announce that in 2026, for the first time ever, Octagon are coming to Poland. That's a surprise. There we go. It is with great pleasure and excitement we announce that that step will be made into Polska itself. Tomorrow night, you'll have to tune into the event to find out. The guys behind me, our fearless leaders, will be announcing a little bit more exactly where and when. So there you go. Exciting? Yeah? Let's go. We are coming to Poland. So there's the big announcement just for you hardcore fans. Next up, let's move on into our main card. First of all, this is a featherweight contest that I have my eyes on. Take a look at the story behind these fighters.
A former featherweight king wants to reclaim the throne, but a cold-blooded Swedish warrior is heading south to stop him. Samuel Bark has conquered the world of Muay Thai and won several prestigious belts. He also established himself as a truly formidable fighter in the MMA cage, where he boasts an outstanding record of 12 wins and just 2 losses.
Oh, the elbows. This is where this position is so dangerous.
He experienced a real baptism by fire in the octagon cage against Keita, confirming he's a real contender for a title shot. The featherweight number 6, who goes by the nickname Salmon Decker, is riding high on a 4-fight win streak and now has his sights set on the top spot. But he has a tough challenge ahead of him in the shape of former octagon champion Matej Sanakidze. The Georgian warrior waged war in the bantamweight division, but now he's ready to return to the division he dominated before and where he feels most confident. It's clear that his main ambition is to claim that featherweight title once again. Wow! Sanakidze has the scalps of warriors such as Moon and Tikota in his collection, who he dominated in an unforgettable title fight. He's racked up 11 wins in total and has demonstrated he's a master of brutal finishes. Sanakidze is former world number 66, while Bark is on the verge of entering the elite top 100 rankings. In Brno, we'll find out which of these will take a step closer to the top.
So let's get ready for this featherweight contest. Let's welcome first Matej Nathaniel Sanakidze. We welcome the former featherweight champion. He vacated the belt to move to bantamweight. Now he is returning to the division. He is undefeated in the 26-year-old from Tbilisi, Georgia. 65.9 for Sanakidze. Back in that division again. The only man to defeat Keita, the first man to beat Jakub Tikota as well. Now back at featherweight where he is undefeated. But also we welcome back this man. 693 days since he stepped in the octagon cage. Let's welcome now Salmon Decker Samuel Bark. 33 years of age from Halmstad, Sweden, representing the Samuel Decker gym for Muay Thai world champion for the WBC. Straight in. What's going on behind me? There we go. Swedish national champion, UAE Warriors MMA champion as well. Needs to hit 66.3. On the money there for Samuel Bark. 66.3. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Featherweight fireworks. Matej Sanakidze versus Samuel Bark. What a fight. My pick for potential fight of the night right there, kicking off our main cards. Next up, we have a man from Brazil making the journey here to fight here in Brno. Let's welcome him now from Gerbertia, Pedro Oliveira. 26 years of age, representing CM Sisters under Cristian Marcelo. 14 fights, 9 victories, 6 finishes in there, including 4 knockouts and 2 submissions. Also fought in UAE Warriors. That was his last fight, won by rear naked choke in the second round. Needs to 86 or under. 85.7 for Pedro Oliveira. Making his debut for Octagon, jumping in to take a man who has been on a stratospheric rise through the Octagon promotion. We'll wait for Oliveira to come this way. Let's welcome him back to the scale, Daniel Legocki. 28 years of age, 6 victories, 6 fights, 5 victories, 5 finishes, 3 knockouts, 2 submissions, 3 of those inside the Octagon cage alone. He beat Schrober in his debut Octagon 67s. 2 weeks later, he fought in Stuttgart and beat Eric Lorenz. 85.9 there for Legocki. And then in his last fight, beat Langan, has since had a Muay Thai fight as well. There we go, brother. Won that by second round KO. Brazil versus the Czech Republic tomorrow night. Pedro Oliveira versus Daniel Legotsky. Yes, indeed. What a fight. Intense. You can always tell when it's a good stare down. Pavel's got a nice smile on his face. Which way? That way. There you go. Next up, we have featherweight fireworks yet again. Before they step on the scale and stare down, let's take a look at these two guys.
Here comes a duel that could be over in seconds. Radak Rochelle plans on unleashing an all-out war in front of his home crowd in Brno. The elite striker has 2 convincing KO wins under his belt. And fight after fight, he's proving himself to be a well-rounded MMA fighter. But his main weapons remain his brutal, effective striking skills, which were on full display in his most recent bout.
Rochelle with the victory and his second finish in Octagon.
He scored a brutal finish over Hammerski, and now he's out to claim his 3rd consecutive win for the first time in his career, which could see him attack the top of the division. However, he has the biggest challenge of his career ahead of him, in the shape of the mighty Corey Fry, a fighter who really doesn't waste any time. All 5 of his wins are in the first round, and he sent 4 of his opponents to sleep with devastating KOs. In his Octagon debut, he stunned Ilbai, who suffered the first defeat of his career. The English Predator has entered tough duels against the phenomenal Max Holzer and Vladimir Lengal, so there's no doubt he is the real deal. The fighter from Preston is heading to Czechia with one goal in mind: to stop the highly confident Rochelle in his tracks. The threat of a finish will hang in the air from the opening seconds, but the question is, which one of them will fall first?
Let's get this one underway. Let's welcome first to the scale, the sniper, Corey Fry. 30 years of age, representing Preston, fighting at the Northwest Fight Academy under none other than Steve Nightingale over there. 9 fights, 6 victories, 6 finishes, 4 knockouts, 2 submissions, all of those coming in the very first round. The first debutant in Octagon to win the performance of the night bonus. That was his win against Ilbai by armbar. He's hit 66.3. 66.2 for the sniper, Corey Fry. Looking, oh, we got the medallion on as well. Let's go, let's go. Yes, sir. Sniper in the house. We'll bring you this way, my friend. Now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of Brno, Radak Rushal. 30 years of age from the Brno, the Czech Republic, fighting out of Muay Thai Brno. 7 fights, 5 victories, 2 wins, 2 finishes, and they're in back-to-back fights, both by the same shot. Second round liver shot. He did it to Kutala and Hammerski. Stepping on the scale now, needs to hit 66.3. We are going straight for the hoop of hope. Again, look at that. That win against Hammerski came at Octagon 74. Back-to-back finishes. Former Dracula Fight Night champion. Over 30 fights in K1 and boxing. Needs to hit 66.3. 67.2. 900 grams. To lose, he will have 2 hours to make that weight. 2 hours from the moment he stepped on that scale to hit that 66.3 limit. 900 grams still to make for Rochelle.
You've already lost to a sauna, you little bitch. You've lost to a sauna. I'm sick, bro. You're sick? No. Oh, sick, you little pussy. You've lost to a fucking sauna, bro. What am I going to do to you? I'm going to snap you to bits, brother. Yeah, 100%. Okay. You've lost to a sauna. You've already lost. You've already lost, mate. I've asked you for this fight 6 months. You've been pushing out 6 months. Sauna. Sauna. Shit bag. Have you heard it? I'll give you money. Yes, I give you money. Pussy. Get back in sauna, mate. Mindset, brother. Mindset. Fucking shit bag. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, that goes down. Corey Fry versus Radak Rochelle.
Yeah, I'm not your normal opponent. I'm the fucking ruin you.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, indeed, 900 grams to lose. He will have 2 hours to do that. We'll keep you posted on our social media. That's worth tuning in for alone, though, right? That fight is fireworks, without a doubt. Rochelle versus Corey Fry. Unbelievable stuff there. Keep tuned. 900 grams still to lose for Radek Rochelle. Next up, we have a lightweight contest that puts Ostrava versus Brno. Let's take a look at these two guys.
Get ready for a real Moravian derby between Brno and Ostrava. Jakub Donald is one of the most experienced fighters on the Czech MMA scene. He boasts over 250 fights in 6 different disciplines on his record and has an impressive collection of titles and medals from domestic and international competitions. Recently, he collected the scalp of highly experienced Mikhail Diegashek via rear naked choke.
He's got it! He's done it!
And has a total of 6 submissions on his record, which has earned him the reputation of a formidable grappling specialist. But the Ostrava Express is ready to show Hazon who's boss. Tomáš Mudrok leaves a trail of destruction in his wake, having spent less than a total of 5 minutes in his last 5 fights combined. He finished every duel in lightning quick time, and in 3 of those bouts, he did so in less than 30 seconds. He knocked out Aslana with a devastating right hook.
Full guard there, Luke.
And he scored an exceptional KO with an upkick that went down in Octagon history. Will the rising star return to Ostrava with another big win under his belt? Or can the experienced veteran defend home turf?
So this will be Brno versus Ostrava. Let's welcome first the Ostrava Express, Tomáš Mudrok. This a lightweight contest. They need to hit 70.8 with the limit. 27 years of age is Mudrok, fighting out of Fight Club Ostrava. 8 fights, 7 wins, 7 finishes, 5 knockouts, 2 submissions in there, and on a 5-fight win streak currently. Holder of the first knockdown by upkick in Octagon history. That was the 300th TKO in Octagon history as well. Needs to hit 70.8. $71.2 still to lose for Tomáš Mudrok. Will have 2 hours to make that weight. Again, with the allowance, 70.8 is the lightweight limit. Again, you look at the run he's been on, fighting in Octagon now, 2 fights, 2 wins. Petro Buxdugan, that was an outstanding finish with the upkick. And then his last fight, that was Octagon 71 against Ozan Aslana. The KO with that beautiful hook to the finish in the round 1. Now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of Brno, Jakub Hazon Donald. 33 years of age, representing Swag Brno and Fight Club Brno. 19 fights, 13 victories and 7 finishes in there. 1 knockout, 6 submissions. Former Octagon Challenge contestant as well. 70.4 for Donald. We'll bring the shots on as well. Jakub Donald, I think this will be his 15th fight inside the Octagon cage. Bragging rights on the line for this one, the local derby, Ostrava versus Brno, Mudrok versus Donald. So many great fights, and still 2 more to come. Our co-main event, we'll see Lengal versus Dimic. Let's take a look at those 2 next.
Vlado Lengal is renowned for his explosive fight style and brutal finishes. The Czech warrior is a champion in boxing, kickboxing and K1, and boasts 8 wins in the professional MMA world, all of which came by way of KO. If his opponents hesitate for even a second, they'll feel the full force of his devastating iron fists. Lengal has already defeated highly respected names such as Diegashek, Rishavi and Fry.
This could be it! That is it!
But now he has to go full throttle to get back on a winning streak. He'll be relying on the home crowd to drive him forward and to make sure he gives them the brutal finish that they'll be screaming for. However, he'll be put to the test by a Serbian bomber who loves chaos. Ognjen Dimic has 9 wins on his record, 6 of which came before the limit. In the octagon cage, he's yet to demonstrate his full potential, but at the beginning of his duel against Sadari, he showed why he's considered a huge prospect for Serbian MMA. He believes Lengal is a ticket to a big breakthrough that will help him reach the goals he's set for himself. We're about to witness a battle between two men who've been backed into a corner. Now they have nowhere to escape, and that's exactly when they are at their most dangerous.
Let's welcome first to the scale, Ognjen Dimic. 26 years of age from Serbia, representing Sledgehammer Team Sombor. 15 fights, 9 victories, 6 finishes in there, 5 knockouts and 1 submission. Former member of the Serbian national kickboxing team, has been training as well with Predrag Bogdanovic in preparation for this fight. Stepping on the scale now, he's hit 70.8 or under. 70.75 for Dimic. Dimic makes weight. We'll grab your shorts as well there, my friends. There we go, there we go. Dimic will put them on again. This is our co-main event. They're both these guys looking for to get back in the win column with this fight. Lots at stake. Now let's welcome his opponent, Vladimir Vlado Lengal. 36 years of age, representing the Czech Republic. 13 pro fights. 8 victories, 8 finishes in there, all by way of knockout. You look at his pedigree in striking as well. Czech champion, around 200 fights in boxing, K1. 70.4 there for Vlado Lengal. Back on the scale, looking to get back to winning ways with this fight, our co-main event for tomorrow night. Set and ready for the winning group arena. Ognjen Dimic versus Vlado Lengal. That is our co-main event, leaving one bit of business, our main event of the evening for the welterweight title. It goes down in the winning group arena. Let's check out the story behind this fight.
Andrei Kalashnik is in the shape of his life. First he cleared Etibar and Paleologos out of his path. But his biggest victory came in his most recent fight, when the Czech warrior scored a brutal KO over seasoned warrior Kertész in just 95 seconds. This marked his 3rd consecutive win, and his record now puts him in good stead for entering the top 100 in the world rankings. And now this hot streak has earned him a place in a title fight. He's already won the Tip Sport Game Changer Performance of the Night bonus, and he continues to raise the bar with every fight. Now he's determined to make it all the way to the top.
Je to můj sen a udělám pro to všechno, abych titul prostě vrátil zpátky do České republiky a hlavně do Brna.
But Jon Serdu has no intention of giving up his throne.
I'm coming for the blood.
The Moldovan phenom has competed in several extraordinary fights, but last year he blew everyone away. First, he scored an uncompromising KO over longtime champion David Kozma.
Oh, he's dropped it!
Then, in Munich, he demolished Kite Brito.
Oh!
And the 11 first-round KOs he boasts on his record have earned him huge respect.
Oh, the right hand, that's it!
The world number 80 wants to confirm his dominance over octagon welterweights.
I will not go there just to give him the belt. He have to knock me out or he have to kill me.
But can Kalashnik win the belt on home turf for Czechia, which is eagerly anticipating its next champion?
Let's welcome first to the scales, the challenger, the vagabond, Andrei Kalashnik. 31 years of age from Brno, the Czech Republic, representing Brno MMA fighters. 18 pro fights, 13 wins, 7 finishes. Let's look back at the last 3 fights. Octagon 56, the knockout of Liam Etibar in the first round. Octagon 61, beating Paleologos in the very winning group arena. He'll fight tomorrow night. And then getting the win over Kertész. 76.9 on weight, they're set. And ready is the vagabond. Again, an incredible run has earned him this, and tomorrow night the winning group arena has hosted many title fights before, but never has one of Brno's own fought for a belt. Will they be able to crown a champion in front of his home fans? Taking a well-earned drink there is the Vagabond. Again, an incredible story. Such a turnaround since the birth, not just of his son, but of this character, the Vagabond, that has seen him rise in the eyes of the fans and up the rankings to earn this shot against this man. Let's welcome him to the scale, the champion, Jan Dracula Serdu. 30 years of age from Moldova by way of Romania, training out of Ankos MMA in Poland. Now you look at his wins, 23 fights, 16 victories, 13 finishes in there, 12 knockouts and 1 submission, 12 first round finishes, including that of Brito, including that of Cosma. And now tomorrow night he'll look to try and taste the blood. Needs to hit 77.1. 80.7 for Jan Serdu. No allowance on that, so 3 kilos for Jan Serdu to lose. If he doesn't make weight in the next 2 hours, he will have 2 hours to make that weight. If he doesn't make weight, the belt has just been lost on the scale there. The only person tomorrow night who could win that belt if he doesn't make the weight will be Andrei Kalashnik inside that fight, if the fight goes ahead. So we shall wait. We shall keep you posted. Again, 2 hours, 3 kilos to make, to hold on to that belt, to fight for it tomorrow night for Jan Serdu. We'll bring these guys together. Kalashnik versus Serdu, our main event tomorrow night, Octagon 79. Before you go, guys, I need to grab a word. Jan, I need to grab a word with you as well. Andrei Kalashnik, you've made weight. Listen, as it stands, you still fight for the title. What did you have to say to Jan just then?
Just to make the weight. This is all. It's a title fight. It's the biggest European organization. And if somebody has 3 kilos, I don't understand. I like Jan, he's a good guy, but this is a professional organization. I never seen that.
Just before you go as well, before you disappear, that winning group arena, this city is buzzing for you, for what you have achieved by earning this shot. That doesn't change as far as the support behind you. What does it mean to you to get that support? And speak to the guys in Czech. What does it mean for them to come out and to cheer you on tomorrow?
Yeah, this is my biggest dream. Yeah. Okay. I forgot Czech. Oh, fuck. Okay. Tak na všechny se těším, bude to bouře. Udělal jsem všechno, udělal jsem váhu, udělal jsem všechno práci, abych ten titul vyhrál a vrátím zpátky do Česka.
There we go. You will fight tomorrow. Take care. Andrei Kalashnik, Jan Serdu. It's obviously been a difficult night, week. Can you let us know anything that's happened in the last 24 hours, 48 hours that's led to 3 kilos off?
I don't know, brother. I just come here, all is starting very good. Just in morning I feel bad, so I try to do my weight. I have 2 more hours. I will try to do all to make that weight. So yeah.
Okay, we will let you get on. Go and do that. Give it one more time. As it stands, Jan Serdu needs to make weight tomorrow night to keep hold of that title, to have the chance to defend it inside the winning group arena. We will keep you posted 2 hours from this moment to lose those 3 kilos. If not, Andrei Kalashnik is the only person inside that cage that can walk away with that belt. If he does not win that fight, the belt goes to becoming vacant. So, drama on the scales to finish us off, but what a fight card we have for you tomorrow night. Join us, as always, on OKTAGON.tv or in Germany on RTL+. Join us tonight at the Club 1 for the stare-downs, the final ceremony stare downs before these fights go tomorrow. That's from 4 o'clock. But whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, do not miss it.
Octagon returns to Brno with a battle that will make the entire city rumble. The fight for the welterweight title. The champion Jan Serdu boasts the scalps of Cosma and Brito in his collection, and he will now defend the belt against the hometown star, Andrei Kalashnik. After 6 years and 13 fights in Octagon, Vagabond has fought his way to the much-coveted pinnacle of his career. Can he win the title on home turf for Czechia, which has been waiting 10 months for its next champion? You can expect to see an incredible shootout when Vlado Lengal enters the cage. He'll be going up against the explosive Serbian warrior Dimic, who has experience in bare-knuckle boxing and won't hesitate to trade some brutal blows with his opponents. Brno versus Ostrava. One of the domestic scene's most experienced fighters, Brno's Jakub Dono, will fight for his reputation and to hold on to his place in the organization. He'll be put to the test by the Ostrava KO Express, Tomáš Mudrok, who's on a 5-fight win streak and who scored all 7 of his wins in the first round. Bad boy Rochal has started doing what he knows best, scoring 2 knockouts in his last 2 fights. Now he'll enter one of the toughest fights yet against Corey Fry, who scored all 5 of his wins in the first round. Daniel Ligotsky has already finished 3 opponents in 3 minutes inside the octagon cage. But a champion of a Brazilian organization by the name of Pedro Oliveira is coming to put an end to his hot streak. And you can also look forward to a battle of fight styles. Former Octagon featherweight champion Mate Sanakidze returns to his royal division. He'll be facing off against the Swedish Thai boxing champion Samuel Bark, who defeated Lengal and went on to become the UAE Warriors champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 79, Serdu versus Kalashnik. Buy the pay-per-view and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament at octagon.tv.